The Hawthorne Sisters, a bedtime story of forgiveness. Welcome, dear listeners, to my sleepy time. Tonight, we embark on a journey together, a gentle voyage into a world of whispering trees and starlit skies. Our story is one of bonds tested, promises broken, and the enduring power of forgiveness. It's a tale of loss, but also of the unwavering strength of love. Imagine a grand old manor house, nestled in a valley painted with the soft hues of twilight. Ivy-draped walls stand guard, and watchful windows gaze upon a sprawling garden. Within those walls lived the Hawthorne family, but our focus tonight rests upon two sisters, Alara and Lyra. Their story is the heart of our journey. Let the gentle piano melody wash over you, mingling with the sounds of crickets and a soft whispering wind. Allow yourself to drift into the world we're creating together. Alara, the elder sister, was like the summer sun, bright, vibrant, and full of life. Her laughter echoed through the halls, a testament to her boundless spirit. Lyra, the younger sister, was more like the moon, quiet, introspective, and drawn to the shadows. She found solace in the garden, sketching in a leather-bound notebook. Different as day and night, Alara and Lyra were bound by a connection that ran deeper than blood. They shared secrets, dreams, and a whispered vow of forever. Their parents, wealthy and preoccupied, were often away, leaving the sisters to navigate the complexities of adolescence alone. They only had each other. But even in their seemingly idyllic world, the manor house began to echo with unspoken words and a growing distance. A melancholic cello seemed to play in the background. A jeweled locket, a family heirloom, was a hidden treasure passed down through generations. It was said to hold the key to a hidden room, filled with forgotten stories and riches. Their grandmother entrusted the locket to Alara with a solemn promise to share it with Lyra. It was a symbol of their bond, a tangible representation of their shared heritage. But Alara, consumed by a desire for independence and a need to prove herself, kept the locket a secret. She hoarded its mysteries, locking them away from Lyra. Alara began spending more time with friends, attending parties, and basking in the attention of others. She neglected her bond with Lyra, forgetting their whispered vow. Lyra sensed the shift in Alara's affections, feeling betrayed and abandoned. She retreated into herself, her sketches becoming darker, her eyes reflecting a profound sadness. A fierce autumn storm descended upon the valley, mirroring the turmoil within the manor house. The wind howled like a banshee, and rain lashed against the windows. A heated argument erupted between Alara and Lyra, fueled by years of unspoken resentments. The locket became the focal point of their anger and pain. Accusations flew like daggers, each word carefully chosen to inflict maximum damage. The sisterly bond, once so strong, began to fray and unravel. Heartbroken and enraged, Lyra stormed out of the house, disappearing into the raging storm. The darkness swallowed her whole, leaving Alara alone in the tempest. The storm eventually passed, leaving behind a scene of devastation. But the true devastation lay within the manor house, where Lyra was gone, leaving an empty space. The entire village rallied, searching the woods and riverbanks for any sign of Lyra. But she was nowhere to be found, vanished without a trace. The manor house was shrouded in an unbearable silence, a silence that echoed the emptiness in Alara's heart. The laughter that once filled the halls was now a distant memory. Consumed by guilt, Alara blamed herself for Lyra's disappearance, haunted by memories of her sister's sad eyes. She replayed their last conversation over and over in her mind. Years passed, seasons continued their relentless cycle, but Alara remained trapped in her grief, never leaving the manor. The world outside held no appeal without Lyra. Alara dedicated her life to searching for clues, any sign that might lead her to Lyra. She pored over journals, studied maps, and questioned everyone who had ever known her sister. While searching through the attic, Alara stumbled upon a hidden compartment in an old trunk. Inside, she found Lyra's sketches, including a drawing of a hidden passage. Following the sketch, Alara discovered the hidden room, a small, dusty chamber filled with forgotten treasures. It was a place where secrets had been kept for generations. In the room, she found a note written in Lyra's handwriting, a message from the past reaching out to the present. Her heart pounded as she began to read. Lyra wrote of her pain, her loneliness, and her decision to leave, to find her own path in the world. But she also wrote that she always loved Alara and had forgiven her. Tears streamed down Alara's face, the weight of guilt beginning to lift from her shoulders. She realized that Lyra had left not out of hatred, but to find her own way. Alara finally opened the locket, understanding its true purpose. It wasn't about riches or secrets, but about love, forgiveness, and the enduring bond between sisters. Inside the locket, she found a map, carefully drawn and annotated, leading to a secluded cottage nestled deep within the woods. Hope flickered in her heart. Following the map, Alara found the cottage, and there on the porch was Lyra, sketching in her familiar notebook. Time seemed to stand still as their eyes met. The reunion was filled with tears, laughter, and a long overdue embrace. They shared stories, regrets, and hopes for the future, mending the broken pieces of their past. Walking in the garden, sharing meals, and talking about their dreams, they rediscovered the bond that had once seemed lost forever. Alara understood that forgiveness was also about forgiving herself. Lyra had found peace and happiness in her solitude, building a life filled with art and beauty. She had created a world where she could thrive, away from the shadows of the manor. Alara returned to the manor, no longer burdened by guilt, but filled with gratitude and appreciation for the enduring power of love. The house no longer felt empty. The manor house became a place of healing and remembrance, a testament to the strength of sisterhood. Alara displayed Lyra's artwork and shared her story with all who would listen. The story of Alara and Lyra became a legend in the valley, a reminder that even the deepest wounds can be healed through forgiveness and understanding. Remember the lessons of Alara and Lyra. Cherish the bonds you share with those you love, and never underestimate the power of forgiveness. It can set you free. Close your eyes, little dreamers, and let the images of the Hawthorne sisters fade into the background. Dream of forgiveness, love, and the resilience of the human heart. Sweet dreams, everyone. May your sleep be peaceful and your dreams be filled with light. Thank you for joining me on my sleepy time. I hope this story has brought you comfort and peace. If you enjoyed this story, please please give it a like and leave a comment with your thoughts or ideas for new videos. I love hearing from you. And don't forget to subscribe for more bedtime stories to help you drift off to sleep. Until next time, sleep tight and sweet dreams. May your night be filled with tranquility.